Welcome to sportsbookreview.com. I'm Flash and I'm going to be joined by Chef Michael and Alex as we go through the Europa League best bets. There's a few decent bets to be had here. The Champions League that we did earlier. Tough games. In here, I think there's a couple of gifts, Chef Michael.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few tough matches. I think there's a few gifts, as you would say, or, I'm glad you didn't say there were traps.
Not yet. There might be one trap in here. Alex, you looking forward to this card?
Absolutely looking forward to this card. To be honest, in the last 3 years, I was far more successful in Europa League than in Champions League. And also on these knockout stages, I simply love this card. I had around 8 bets, but I had to make them 5 because we don't have so much time. I will probably tweet out the rest of the card. But yeah, absolutely fantastic card in this Europa League. And I tried to avoid the matches without fans in the stadium.
Yeah, so remember, obviously, Italy announced today there'll be no sporting activity until a minimum of April the 3rd. I don't know if they're going to allow their fans to even go to the away games. Let's start with you, Chef Michael. And we've got Eintracht at 1.64, which is minus 156, a draw at 4.3, which is plus 330, and Basel, 5.6, plus 460.
Yeah, this is the Basel side that hasn't had much success in Germany. They've only just won one match in their previous 8 attempts going out to Germany. And they concede a lot of goals. They concede almost 3 goals per match. And Eintracht, with the way they're going right now, despite losing a bunch of key people over the past couple of windows, they're scoring a lot of goals. They're almost scoring 3 goals per match. And Basel aren't particularly good away from home in their Swiss league, so I don't imagine they're going to go out to Germany and pose any problems for Eintracht. I can see both teams scoring. Basel are good at putting the ball in the back of the net, and we know Eintracht can put the ball in. You watched that match with Eintracht over the weekend. They got absolutely demolished by, Leverkusen. And right after, it was pretty much over after that opening whistle. I mean, Leverkusen scored in the 4th minute, and you could see the demeanor from those Eintracht players. They just wanted no interest in competing in that match. I think they're going to come out strong here at home, put a couple goals in. I can see over coming into play. So I took Eintracht and over 1.5 at 1.9.
Yeah, like that. Eintracht to win, over 1.5 goals. At 1.9, Alex.
Yeah, I will not complicate things here. I will simply play over 2.5 goals in the match at 1.72. This is one of my favorite bets. As it looks, I have many favorite bets, so it's very tough for me to decide which will be the banker. But I promise you that I will decide to do a banker till the end of the show. Simple as that. Over 2.5 goals. Basel. I'm sure that they will find the back of the net in Germany. Eintracht will have to bounce back after that crazy game over the weekend. I am very happy that Leverkusen won because it was my banker, and also I had over 3 goals on the Asian handicap, and Bayer Leverkusen covered that on their own. So over 2.5 goals here at 1.72.
Okay, yeah. Rangers, 3.45, Alex, plus 245. Draw, 3.64, which is plus 264. And Leverkusen, 2.26, plus 126. Fair to say that Leverkusen are the hottest side in the Bundesliga, outside of Bayern Munich. Leverkusen, they're a massive price at 126. Different class to Rangers in my book.
Totally different class to Rangers. Rangers had their nice history game against Braga when they came back from 2 goals down to win in that first leg in the last round. But Leverkusen are just another animal. They are not Braga. They are not no one else. And yes, as you said, they are one of the hottest sides in Germany right now, and I think that they will solve the qualification issue from the first leg. So I must take that price. That is huge at one plus 126. 2.26 in decimal odds. I must take that because, yeah, you cannot think about another valuable play here. Maybe Rangers will find the back of the net, but who knows? Yanis Hadji was in great shape till last weekend when they started to tell that he's just another signing against Ross County. But you can really not compare the two sides here and the two championships that they are playing. Leverkusen for me at 2.26.
Okay, let's move on to you then, Chef Michael. Inter 2.0 plus 100, draw 3.4, which is plus 240. Getafe 4.5 plus 350. How in God's name are we getting plus 100 for Inter?
Yeah, I think you got to count that up to their recent form, and they've fallen on some pretty hard times. Lost to Juventus yesterday. That makeup game they ended up doing it behind closed doors again from when they postponed it a couple weeks ago. I mean, they won easily the two matches with Ludogorets in the last round, but you know, the recent losses to Lazio in the league and then Napoli and the Coppa Italia, I mean, they've just been losing. I don't know if they're getting shaky, they're getting nervous, but maybe the pressure for them to challenge for the title. But I think their hopes for challenging for the Scudetto are pretty much over. So I think that they're going to push forward on the Europa League, make that their main priority, and maybe try to get that and get in Champions League again next season by winning Europa. They'll probably most likely finish top four. But Getafe are no pushover. They're fourth in La Liga, and they're ahead of Atletico Madrid by a point and behind Sevilla for third. And, you know, they've gotten themselves in that position by keeping things tight when they play. They control the match. You know, they've kept 7 clean sheets in the last 10 matches. It's just remarkable how they've been flying. But I think Inter is going to come out here focused. Conte is going to have those boys ready to go. But I still think Getafe will keep things tight. But I have Inter and under 4.5 at 2.2. I don't think we see a very high scoring game here. Maybe 2-0, 1-0.
I don't care. Why would you even complicate it? I mean, 2.0 plus 100, get on Inter. I've wrote down, I'm going to probably do a 3-team parlay. Inter at 2.0, Leverkusen at 2.26. Alex, Basaksehir, 1.83 minus 120, draw 3.67, which is plus 267, and Copenhagen at 5.05, which is plus 405. Where are you going?
I love this Turkish side, especially when they are playing at home. I really love them. And Copenhagen are struggling on the road in the European Cups. Given the fact that Basaksehir have no injury issues and have some incredibly experienced players with Skirtel, with Gael Clichy, with Dembaba, some players that you might know from Premier League, also from other leagues. The Turks are investing a lot of money buying players with experience, and you can see Basaksehir at home being another animal. They absolutely destroyed Sporting Lisbon, qualifying in this stage. They lost 3-1 in Portugal. They won 3-1 at home and qualified with an extra time goal 1 minute before the end of the match. This is amazing. They have that crazy fanatics inside the stadium to support them, and I think that they will be too much for Copenhagen, at least at home. So I'm taking the Turks, Basaksehir at 1.75 to win the match, and I also like the over 2.5 goals in the match at 2.3 plus 130.
Plus 130. You seem to be very, very sweet on them. Be interesting to see how Copenhagen approach this game, because we expect it to be a very, very tight game. So, yeah, I mean, the over 2.5, that's why you're getting 2.3, Alex. Chef Michael.
Yeah, and
go on, Alex.
I'm sorry, Flash. King George and Sean are welcoming Chef Michael back. They are happy to see him feeling better. And also, Idris is asking you which is the trap for this week in Europa League. So we are expecting you.
Yeah, it'll probably be the last game that we look at, to be honest. So so you're safe for another two games. Okay, first game, Sevilla, 2.09 plus 109, draw 3.5, which is plus 250. And Roma at 4.0 plus 300. Chef?
I think we see goals. I think this is one of the many matches where we see a lot of goals. If you look up and down this card, you see a lot of both teams of scores and overs. I think this is one of them. Sevilla, we know they can score. I don't think we're going to see the same type of two-legged affair as we saw with Sevilla and Cluj when they drew 0-0 and 1-1. I think this will be the exact opposite. Sevilla at home, I know that they're going to push the pace, and Roma's going to match their pace, even though they're battling some injuries in the midfield, which I think will lend to Sevilla's pace to put the ball in the back of the net. Roma without Nicolo Zaniolo and Pellegrini. So I think we know what Sevilla can do with the Argentinian duo of Lucas Ocampos and Franco Vasquez. So I think we look no further than goals here. I mean, both teams to score, 1.85. No need to complicate it, as you like to say.
Yeah, we like that, 1.85. Both teams to score for Sevilla, but in cracking form recently, and at 2.09 plus 109, even at around 2.0 plus 100. They seem to be strong favourites at home. Alex, LASK 3.76 plus 276, done brilliant to get this far. Draw 3.4, which is plus 240, and Man United 2.2. Plus 120, Man United turning the corner. Everyone seems happy at Old Trafford.
Yes, that's true. But LASK are very happy and very, very fortunate to arrive so far in this competition. They wrote another piece of history. I don't think that. I think that this is the end for them. Manchester United are aiming to win the trophy and to qualify in Champions League from there. Manchester United far too strong right now for LASK. You talked in the Premier League punters last week. I think that also Matt went with this Manchester United side. I think that Matt went +1. But he said that they might even win that match. I think that it was around plus 450, 5.5 for them to win against Manchester City. They did 2-0. They are playing another football right now. They are on fire, and I don't see them. I don't see anything else than an away win, and the price is huge. Plus 115 for United to win, 2.15 in decimals. This is a great price, given the fact that they are playing LASK team that struggle to defend, and I'm not talking about their domestic league, because that is another thing. But okay, you will say that they kept things tight at home, and they kept a clean sheet against AZ Alkmaar. But come on, this is Manchester United, and Manchester United, even if they play some players from their bench and rest some of their key players, will win this game, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah, Man United seem to be good. I would just obviously put a little caveat in there to have a little look at the lineups, because we need obviously Martial and we need Fernandes and a few others to be making sure that they play. Otherwise, we might just get a lackluster 0-0 and Man United will take care of the business at Old Trafford. Now, Wolfsburg 2.15 plus 115, draw 3.58 plus 258, and Shakhtar Donetsk 3.63 plus 263. Chef.
Yeah, it's going to be another one with goals. I mean, I think this is probably going to be one of the more open and entertaining legs to watch over the two legs. Wolfsburg flying pretty high right now. 4 of the last 5 have gone over 2.5 goals, and the same thing with Shakhtar. 3 of their last 5 have seen the final score go over 2.5. Wolfsburg, they beat Malmo over the last 2 rounds, but Shakhtar is not nearly Malmo. I mean, they're a different animal. This Ukrainian side can cause Wolfsburg some problems, and they're in great form. They've lost just 1 of the last 10, and they're scoring a ton of goals. They put in 4 over the weekend and 4 the week prior to that. And they scored 3 against Benfica in their last Europa League match to advance. Can't see nothing but goals again in this one, and we're getting another great price, 1.83 for both teams to score. I don't think we see a dull moment in these 2 legs for these 2 teams.
No, I agree. Both teams to score at 1.83. That does look a good price, Alex.
I'm going for over 2.5 goals directly at plus 108 or 2.08 in decimals. I think that, yes, it will be a double leg full of goals. Shakhtar, in my opinion, are one of the most experienced sides remained in this competition. I think that their squad is absolutely amazing, and always their aim is to win trophies, to win European trophies. They have a great squad full of talent, and I don't see them losing in here. So I'm going Shakhtar draw double chance also at 1.72. So either draw, either Shakhtar to win at 1.72, but also love that over 2.5 goals at 2.08.
Yeah, Wolfsburg's a massive trap. 2.15 against, I always say, Shakhtar Donetsk. They're a Champions League outfit, home and away. Listen, they are getting so much better away from home. I see them getting something out of the game. Before I get your bankers, gentlemen, just a little reminder to everybody that there's a poker tournament going on tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to playing in it. You wager, there's going to be Donny and there's going to be Jay, the Sports Keg CEO. So take it away, Lee.
What's going on, guys? Lee Martin here to present to you UWager's 3rd annual $1,000 Bounty Free Roll Poker Showdown with SBR. The poker tournament will be held on March 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and will be broadcasted live over here at SBR headquarters. If you do not want to play in the tournament, but want to just sit back and watch the event from the comfort of your own home, then you can watch all the hot action on SBR's YouTube channel at SBR Sports. If you do want to participate in the tournament and want a chance to win some extra cash for March Madness, then simply sign up for the tournament via sbrvideo.com/poker. You must have an active UWager account in order to participate in the tournament. So, if you do not have a UWager account, do not worry. Signing up is very simple, and we have everything you need in order to sign up. Just head over to sbrvideo.com/poker. Click Join Now, fill out the information boxes, then wait until March 10th to register into the event. Registration for the tournament will begin at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 hours before the event commences. Registration is free, with a $1,000 prize that is up for grabs, and that is not the only prize to offer. There will be a $100 bounty on the heads of each of our 6 key personalities. The SBR personalities participating in the tournament are yours truly, everyone's favorite man Flash, Donnie Rightside, and Sports Keg CEO Jason Paglia. There will also be 2 members of the UWager family joining us in-house at SBR headquarters. So take your chances by joining us March 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and try to knock us all out to win $1,000 or more. Again, if you want to participate in the UWager $1,000 Bounty Free Roll Poker Tournament with SBR, then head over to sbrvideo.com/poker and join now. Registration to the tournament is free, so why not join in on all the action and play for a chance to win $1,000 or more? Be sure to stay tuned to SBR's Twitter page at SBR Sports Picks for all updates regarding the event. Also, be sure to subscribe to SBR's YouTube channel at SBR Sports to receive all content updates. It's going to be a very fun and intense night on March 10th, so I hope to see you guys then.
you think you're good enough, then come along and knock me out. You get yourself a $100 bounty. Now remember, if you like these videos, please press the thumbs up. Leave a comment if you've got something you want to add to the show. But subscribe and press the button and we will notify you so you will never miss any sporting content from SBR videos. And you can see a little bit more of Alex, a little bit more of Chef Michael, and a hell of a lot more of me. So the bankers, gentlemen, Chef Michael, what have we got?
I got both teams to score in Wolfsburg and Shakhtar.
Okay, both teams to score, Wolfsburg and Shakhtar. And Alex?
I don't know. It's very tough for me to decide what I'm taking, but I think that I have to go with Leverkusen at 2.26 plus 126 to win away from home against the Rangers. But if it wasn't that, it was Basaksehir from Turkey, and even Wolfsburg versus Shakhtar over 2.5 goals in the match. I really love this card, and I think that we should do very well all together with this Europa League card.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think to this? Man United to win, Leverkusen to win, Inter to win is plus 810, and if you throw Basaksehir in, it's plus 1500. Massive. Four trebles and an acca.
Yeah.
It looks good on paper. Let's see how we are on Thursday night. And Chef Michael, we'll see you probably next week because there's no Serie A this week. Alex, I'll see you on Wednesday when we go through Bundesliga. Until then, good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you. And see you on Wednesday for the Bundesliga.
Yeah, enjoy. So that was Alex and Chef Michael going through the Europa League best bets. Remember, the other video was Champions League best bets, and we will see you on Wednesday when we go through just La Liga and Bundesliga. Remember, there's no Serie A. You take care.